Hi, this is Rick Storley with New Home Sales Coach. Back to talk more about the sales process of a home builder or a new home representative working for a home builder on a weekly basis. So let's take a closer look at the activities that you need to do in order to meet your goals. Number one is we're going to define, are we going to go after one or two sales per month? So depending on your product type, if you're selling a little bit more higher custom home, you're probably your goal is going to be more one sale a month. If you're selling maybe a more of a production type home, you're going to focus on two sales per month. And if you're really lucky, you'll have a third sale month here, but we'll focus on one or two sales per month. So here, again, we're just simply tracking our time, how much time we're putting in for the week, which is not necessarily an indicator of success because it's what we do with that time that is most important. Here's our sales activity. Now let's get down here to hot prospects. This will be part of the follow-up. How many prospects did you fully qualify this week? What we're saying is if you want to make one sale per month, you need to have one fully qualified prospect this week, or if you want to do two, you need to have two per week. Now what is fully qualified prospect? It means you've qualified their wants, needs, desires, their finances, authority, time frame, and area. There's 7 areas of qualifying. How many cited demonstrations this week? Cited means taken to the available home or home site. That's very simple. Now you can overdo this too. I have had clients that have issues where they go too much. But in other words, you qualify someone, they're fully qualified, you take them and show them an available home site or perhaps an available home that you want to sell. This is not just walking someone through your model home or say an inventory home. How many first, second, and third appointments? Now remember, you're counting appointments that are not yet in a purchase agreement. So how many appointments does it take you to get to a planned deposit or purchase agreement? What I've found in the sales process that I teach is that you should have a planned deposit typically after, let's say, 2 appointments, and after that, you're going to have a third, fourth, fifth, probably appointment during that plan deposit process, depending on the complexity of the plan, to get to that purchase agreement. But I want 2 appointments to get to a plan deposit. And what I find is, especially with design build, more custom home builders, is they spend way too much time up front without getting some sort of a commitment from the buyer. So 2 appointments, and then we should have a plan deposit. So when I'm tracking my metrics and I see that someone has a whole lot of first, maybe second appointments, but not many third appointments, and they're not getting the plan deposits, that's a red flag. I know I've got an issue there with that sales process. All right, follow-up phone calls. 15 per week. Now a lot of you might say, well, I don't have 15 prospects. That's fine. If you don't have 15, you fill in with realtors and past customers when necessary. Follow-up cards and letters, follow-up emails. Now here's the idea. If you're going to say get a hold of 15 people and talk to 15 live prospects, you're probably going to have to call, let's just say it's 30 people. Every time you leave a message from a phone message, you're going to follow it up with an email. So it's something like, sorry I missed you. I'm going to send you an email with the same message. If it's easier to get back to me via an email, feel free to do that. So that's where this comes in. Cards and letters. Every single appointment I have has a thank you note sent out after it. Why? Because no one else does it, so I'm going to do it. But I should have at least 5 of those per week. Well, look at this. 1.5, 2.5, 3.5 meetings right here, just if we're hitting our metrics. And then I add in realtor or past customers, and I've got some more follow-up thank you cards. Number of prospects to the lender, exactly, I want to get 1 per week to get them financed. All right, realtors, top 10 phone calls. Now, I've talked about a top 100 list before. It was where you identify the top 100 selling realtors in your geographic area, in your specific price point or product that you're selling. And what the top 10 is, the top 10 most productive realtors. In other words, I want to talk to each of them once per month. So I got to call 2.5 per week. I'm going to send out 5 follow-up emails. I'm going to send out 3 cards and letters to my realtors per week, and I'm going to meet with at least 1 per month face-to-face. So in other words, if I can't get a face-to-face meeting, I'm going to get them on the phone. But 1 face-to-face per month. And here's a great idea to hit realtors, is go out on your Tuesdays or whenever a broker opens happen. Go out to the realtors broker opens and go out to them. Go out to their offices. Don't wait for them to come to your model. Past customers, phone calls, cards, letters, numbers of email. Very, very important. All right, I'm going to come back to the next video and finish this up.